Official Italian forum. Are most of the songs about my personal life? And the thing is, I don't really talk about my personal life in interviews, but I definitely sing about it. So, I definitely sing about it. That's definitely very sung about on this next record. Thank you for saying you like my headbands. That's really nice. I really like ribbons and bows and things that are like just obnoxiously like cute, like girly. Where I get a lot of headbands is like I'll go to a craft store and I'll buy the ribbons because they're like they have like the big spools of ribbons in a wheel, and you just like take them and you can snip, like they'll give you a sample of like however much you need, and it's really affordable and they're really adorable. So like, I don't know, they have them at like any kind of like hobby art store. But like Anthropologie has awesome headbands, Urban Outfitters has awesome headbands. So thank you for saying that you like them. Hi to my Brazilian fans. Love you guys. Where's my hometown? My hometown is Reading, Pennsylvania. And I grew up on a farm. It was a Christmas tree farm, though, so that's why I'm sort of obsessed with Christmas. Yeah, I really love Christmas. I wish it was all year round. Just like for the feeling that everybody has. Everybody's buying gifts for each other, and there's sort of a feeling about it. But I think that the fact that I love it so much is probably because I grew up on a Christmas tree farm. I moved to Nashville when I was 14, so I've been here ever since, and I absolutely love it here. I've fallen in love with a few places in my life because I've gotten to see a lot of really wonderful places, and Nashville is my true love. I love it here. It's an amazing place, and I feel very lucky to live here. Oh, and hi to Angel from Pennsylvania. Room decorating advice. For me, like, my house is very mismatched. So I don't like to match things. I like them to be, like, a little bit off. So that's just my advice, is if you're going for that theme. Like, some people have, like, really a very clean and modern look to things. And if you're doing that, then you probably don't want to mismatch everything. But for me, I just kind of wanted it to look like a pirate ship / Alice in Wonderland / an old antique store / sort of like a fortune teller's house / a tree house / a bird cage / a garden / just a very mismatched place. So I mismatch things, and that's just kind of like my favorite thing to do. Why is 13 my favorite number? Oh, don't get me started. I'm obsessed with 13. I had so many 13s happen to me today. I was on the way downstairs from my place, and the floor stopped on floor 13, which was awesome because I was on the way to the studio to go close out a mix on the first single. And then we were in the studio, and Nathan and I were talking about how Nathan Chapman has 13 letters in it, and how Justin Niebank, my mixer, has 13 letters in his name, and all the things that have like happened that have 13 to do with them. And 13 is absolutely just, it pops up, and I can't control it. It's always there when things are, like, good things are happening. So, it's like a good omen, I guess. For some people, they think it's like a bad luck charm, but for me, it's sort of this really good thing. Like, when I see it, it just means that everything's going to be okay. I hope that's what it means, because I see it a lot. Hello to Denmark. Yes, I would love to come to Ireland. That's on my list of places that I've always wanted to go. I've seen Ireland in so many movies that I love, and I want to go there so bad. So, yes, I would love to go there. I would love to go to Latin America, too, and we're talking about all of that right now. We've had a lot of scheduling meetings lately, so there have been a lot of meetings where I've discussed with people, like, all the places that I really want to go. And there are a lot of places we're going to go on this tour, so I'm really stoked. How was the Hug from Taylor Swift thing? That was so much fun. I don't know if you guys saw any of this, but there were two guys from Auburn University who did this entire online website thing where they were campaigning to get a hug from me, which was really sweet. And so I started releasing videos to them, like challenging them to do things, and then they would release these videos back where they had completed the challenge. And I ended up actually showing up and coming to their school and doing a show for all their friends and surprising them. So that was really fun. And I've ended up seeing them a couple other times because, you know, we'll like invite them to certain things, certain fan functions, and it's been really cool because, like, they're such a great group of people, like Ryan and Michael and all their friends and everything. So, and they gave me a shirt that says "A Hug from Taylor Swift," which I thought was really nice. What are some of the most memorable things a fan has ever given you? I've gotten so many awesome gifts from you guys, and I love them so much. I hope you know that. You give me the coolest presents, and I have this entire room, like, dedicated to it. One in my house, there's one at the management office, and I keep everything. So thank you for the gifts. And one of my favorite things that I got, it was actually a lot of you that helped put this together, but there was the puzzle piece project where there were these puzzle pieces that this group of fans organized, and like each one of them made one, and they were all over the world, and they put so much effort into it. They were all these glittery, beautiful, artistic puzzle pieces, and every time I turned around at a show, someone would show up at the meet and greet and give me one of these puzzle pieces, and I kept them. And when it got to the end of the puzzle, like after the 15-month tour was over, I had all these puzzle pieces and I put them together, and it made the shape of this giant heart. And so I decided to, the other day I did this actually, I went and I got this giant canvas, and I painted the canvas and then glued the puzzle onto the canvas, and I'm getting it framed, and it's going to be very prominently placed on my wall. So thanks, you guys. What's my favorite place to shop? I really like antique stores because, like, antique stores that are sort of like warehouses where they have a bunch of stuff, or like a little antique store that's been around for years because, I don't know, they just have really interesting things in there, and the people who work behind the counter are always really interesting and have really cool stories. And they'll have, like, I don't know, I find all these things really interesting in those stores. Like, they'll have, like, a box of pictures usually on the counter of these old black and white pictures.